Happy hump day! I love this dog toy. All their little ears. So, I just wanted to kind of have a little bit of a rant video. Now and then they do happen. It's nothing major. Like, it's just stupid. I have just noticed a lot lately that some people have been really disrespectful, and I've just noticed that it's been happening more frequently than I'm used to. No, it's not just Oklahoma. I don't think that Oklahoma people are bad people. I felt disrespected a lot when I lived in Oregon and Utah too. I mean, it's just people. People can be disrespectful. I can be disrespectful. I've done disrespectful things. I've said disrespectful things. I, of course, feel that when I did those things, it was for good reasons. A lot of times I feel like people are disrespectful because they're ignorant. And I think that's why I wanted to talk about it today. I've been running into it a lot lately. It's got to be the time of the year, the holidays and everything, the hustle bustle, New Year's coming, all the stress and strain, whatever. I just want to talk and say that it is never entirely necessary to not only be disrespectful to someone, but to be inconsiderate. I feel that it takes a certain type of person to be inconsiderate to someone else. I think it takes a lot of ignorance, and I think that just that kind of combination of things, just the inconsideration, the ignorance, causes a big whopping platter of disrespect. And I get frustrated because I come from, and I don't think I'm perfect, but because I come from such a customer service based background, I've been in customer service type roles my entire 12 years of working. Like, that has always been my job, is customer service, good communication, consideration, be thoughtful, things like that. Having come from jobs of that nature, I've learned a lot about people. The way people communicate, the way they think, how things that are said make people feel. In a customer service role, you have to learn to be the person to sit back, listen, take everything in, process it, and then come back with a solution. You need to think about what you're going to say, think about your actions. You take the time and you stop and you think about what you're going to say and or do. And I wish more people nowadays had that kind of role, whether it's like learning it in school or learning it from a job. I wish more people had that. And again, no, I don't think I'm perfect, but I do really pride myself in the fact that I do my damnedest to stop and think about things before I say or do something. I put a lot of thought into my communication, and it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And I don't think that I'm an ignorant or inconsiderate or disrespectful person. Again, I've done things that would fall under those categories, but 9 times out of 10, I think that just taking the time to think things through makes such a big difference. So many things have happened recently. It's gotta be the time of year. It's gotta be. We went to Walmart to finish some Christmas shopping. I parked, nobody was parked next to me. And as I'm getting ready to get out of my car, a red car pulls up and parks next to me. So I get out of the car and I come back and I see a big red scuff on my white car. And I was like, oh my gosh, that car that parked next to me dinged my door. They scuffed my door. How incredibly inconsiderate to just carelessly fling your door open and hit somebody else's car. That is so disrespectful, to not respect somebody else's property, somebody else's car, your own car. I mean, I was so bummed. I was like, I work hard to pay for my car, and somebody just comes up and throws their door against mine. That is so disrespectful. I saw people, we went to the mall after, and we saw people not letting pedestrians, like elderly women, and what made me really mad was we saw someone with kids. This woman, she had like 4 kids, and she was trying to cross the street to get back to her car to go home or wherever else she was going. This car would not let them cross the street. Would not let them cross the street. It was the car in front of me. And I wanted to get out and go up to their window and grab them by their hair and pull them out of the car. I mean, and it was like raining, and Derek and I were like, that is just unfreaking real. Just so many people were not letting pedestrians walk. Nobody holds the door for each other anymore. Just stupid little things. And I'm like, nobody has respect anymore. No, not nobody in the world. So many people that you run into now, they just lack respect. And I wish it was like way back when it was like common sense. Respect was so hardwired into you. I feel like a lot of the people who are kind and thoughtful and respectful now they're older. And some older people are completely disrespectful too. So, I mean, you can't really say. It's just unfortunate that they're out there. It's really unfortunate that they're out there, because we don't need that. You don't need to be disrespectful to others. You don't need to be inconsiderate. We don't need that. And the other thing too is talking about thinking about things before you speak, flying off the handle. Some people that I've witnessed have been yelling at others. Like if I went to get lunch somewhere before Christmas, and someone was yelling at their coworker. Just, it sounded like first thoughts that came to mind, just like word vomit. It just came out their mouth, no filter, just yelling to yell. And the coworker was just like, okay, oh, okay, all right, no, yeah, sure, whatever. And I'm sitting there like, if you would have thought about what you wanted to say before you said it, it would have come out a lot better, and that would have been a constructive conversation instead of you making an ass out of yourself in front of all the customers in the restaurant. Just saying. I feel that people who don't think about what they say, what they want to say before they say it, they really just make an ass out of themselves. They really do. And I'm sorry, I don't like to swear a lot on my channel. On my channel. Meet me in person. I curse like a sailor, I know. But I think that is revolting. I hate when people don't take the split second to just think before they speak. It's not cool to yell at people like that. It's not going to make you a better person because you speak your mind. You're disrespecting that person, especially a coworker. You're yelling at your coworker. I have a hard time with that. And I saw it the bank too. I've been seeing it a lot. And again, I pray it's just the stress from the time of year, because that really is unfortunate. But this turned out to be a longer rant than I wanted it to be. I had a lot on my mind about this because it's just been like every day just something. And I'm so sad to see that what I've been seeing more often, it makes me so sad, is people flying off the handle on one another. Just blurting things out, just yelling, obscene profanities, things like that. Even if they're not swearing, if you are in control of your thoughts, you should never really have to yell at anyone. And I think that more respect goes to those who think about what they say before they say it versus the people who are flying off the handle, no filter, yelling at someone. No one like that will ever truly have any respect. Ever. It's just the way it is. So, there's my thoughts. I'm throwing them out there. Be respectful to one another. Especially if you're coming around me. Please, spare me. I can't handle any more disrespect, inconsideration, ignorance. Please, just stop. It gives me the willies. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who notices it. So, anyway, pray for me.